Up, shoo-be-doo-wah. Bop-ba-dup, shoo-be-doo-be-doo-be-doo-wah. Bop-ba-dup, shoo-be-doo-wah. Bop-ba-dup, shoo-be-doo-be-doo-be-doo-wah. Bop-ba-dup, shoo-be-doo-wah. Bop-ba-dup, shoo-be-doo-be-doo-be-doo-wah. Bop-ba-dup, shoo-be-doo-wah. Bop-ba-dup, shoo-be-doo-wah. All right, so we're starting this video on the second pre-chorus, and we're skipping over the second verse. After listening to the second verse, there really wasn't anything different comparing it to the first verse, where I felt like I needed to demonstrate that to you. So we go to the second verse, and we start with the power chord forms. So I have my first finger on the 12th fret, 5th string, and then I'm using my fourth finger on the 14th fret, 4th string. And then I just slide them one fret down all the way until I get to take that down to the 5th fret. And I keep that pattern the same. So, okay, and then after that, he does the natural harmonics where he just lightly has his finger touching above the frets. In this case, it's on the 7th fret. So it starts, you have the 7th fret, 5th string, going up to the 7th fret, 4th string. Then you jump up to the 7th fret, 2nd string to the 7th fret, 3rd string. So it goes, and you just let those ring out. So, and I hear him also doing the tremolo bar, a couple of dives like that, just some gentle ones at the end. So, okay, and then he repeats that again, going up to the 12th fret. And then we have a pick slide. And then we do the same pattern, starting up on the 14th fret. We take that to the 7th fret. And then after that, he does a full bend. And that's on the 11th fret, 3rd string. He goes up, brings it back, and then he hits first finger on the 9th fret, 3rd string. And then we repeat this again. And we go right into the chorus. So we're doing power chord. We have the first finger on the 3rd fret, 5th string, and then 3rd or 4th finger, depending on your preference, on the 5th fret, 4th string. And then we slide that up to the 5th fret. Okay. And then after that, we start doing some licks. So the first one goes. So consider those in patterns of 6. That'll make it easier to get it down. So it starts on the 15th fret, 2nd string. So that's 15, 17, 19th fret. And then the same thing on the 1st string, 15, 17, 19. He does that 2 times. And then the 3rd time he varies it, where he goes. So it goes up 15, 17, 19 on the 2nd string, and then it goes 15, 17, back to 15, and then ending on the 19th fret on the 2nd string. Again. Okay, so the whole thing one more time. Okay, and then we go back to the power chord starting on the 3rd fret, 5th string, up to the 5th fret, and And now we're doing a tapping sequence like this. So what that is, as I'm hearing it, is I'm tapping with my my first finger on the 14th fret second string, and I have my first finger on the 10th fret second string. So, and then I do a hammer-on of my third finger on the 12th fret second string. So, and then we kind of do the same exact pattern, just one string down. So first finger on the 14th fret third string. This time I have my first finger on the 9th fret third string, and I hammer with my third finger on the 11th fret third string. So the two together, and I hear that 2 times. Actually, he does the hammer from the 9th to the 11th, and then he pulls off, and it ends on the 9th fret third string. So it goes. Just 2 times like that. Then we go back to the power chords, 3rd fret again, 5th string. Now the next lick starts on the 17th fret, 2nd string. And then he does a full bend on the 20th fret. So he's bending it, and then he hits it again, bends it down. If I can get it. Something like that. And then he comes out of that, goes to 19, 18, 17. So that's 20, bend it out, 19, 18, 17. Then I hit the 20th fret second string, 15th fret second string. Okay, and then we go back to the power chords one final time. And now we have the solo. Okay, the solo. So to begin with, we start with a bend on the 10th fret second string. And we go and take that up to the 7th fret first string. And then we hit the 7th fret on the second string. So, okay, next we do a series of pull-offs. I believe there are 6 of these in a row. Okay, so what that is, I'm doing the 10th fret second string, and then I have the 7th fret second string. I'm going from my 4th finger. I'm doing a series of pull-offs right there. So I'm pulling off, and then you're pulling off to the open second string, excuse me. And then I hit the 10th fret on the 3rd string, which is right after the. And then I hit the open E, the 1st string. And I believe I do that 6 straight times. So 1. So the whole thing goes like this. Okay, and then it ends with a bend starting on the 10th fret 3rd string. And it goes to the 7th fret 2nd string, 7th fret 1st string. I like how that sounds, by the way. So it bends up from the 10th fret to the 7th. And then it goes back to the 9th fret. So you're doing a bend up, about a half bend. And you're basically ending on the 7th fret. And then the open 2nd string, so. Okay, so the whole thing goes. Okay, I actually missed one thing. So you bend from 10, 7, 7, okay? So it bends up to, the 9th fret goes up about a half bend, comes down to the 7th fret, then you bend the 9th fret again. So you bend up, and then you let go, and you do the open 2nd string. So let me play that again for you, a little bit slower too. Okay, and now the next part goes, we're on the 10th fret, we bend up from there, and we go to the 7th fret again on the 1st string. And now we go up to the 9th fret 1st string, and then in cycles of 3 notes, there's one of each of those, 3 of that, 3 of that, so 3 of that. So that is the 9th fret 1st string, 10th fret 1st string, and then the 12th fret 1st string. So one more time. Then after that it does 4 cycles of, so 9, 10, 12, much faster than that though. Okay. And then it goes up to, so you have 10, 12, 14. I'm using 1st finger, 2nd finger on the 12th fret, 4th finger on the 14th fret. And then it goes back to the 12th fret. So 10, 12, 14 all on the 1st string, then 12, 14, 10 on the 1st string. So, and then it does a bend, and he holds it on the 12th fret. Okay, so the whole thing goes. Okay, and now after that, actually, let's do those first 2 parts together again. So starting with the bend on the 10th fret 2nd string. Okay, so now the next part, we have a bend on the 14th fret. And we go up to the 12th fret, well 14th fret 3rd string, sorry. And then we go to the 12th fret 1st string. Okay, let me see. Sorry, that's how it goes. So you start on the 14th fret 3rd string. So it goes up to the 12th fret again on the 1st string. And it does a bend from the 15th fret 2nd string. You're bending up to that 12th fret 2 times. So again, one last time. And then you go to the 12th fret. Okay, so all that right there. Okay, you go 2 pull-offs, 15th fret to 12th fret. Okay. And then it goes down to the 15th fret 2nd string. So, and then it goes up to the 14th fret 1st string, a pull-off to the 15th fret on the 2nd string. So okay, so I missed one thing on that. So you do, and then so you do that bend, so it goes up. And then it does pull-offs 15, 14, 12 on the second string. So let me do that whole thing again. Okay. So it goes up to the 14th fret on the third string. So and then you do a pull off from 14th to 12th fret on the second string, and on the 14th fret on the third string again. So the whole thing goes. Okay, so and then you do the 12th fret on the second string, and you do a pull-off sequence again. Now this time on the third string, 15, 14, 12. So then you go from there to 14, 12, 14, and this is on the third string. So you pull off 14 to 12 on the third string, and on the 14th fret, fourth string. And then you do two bends of the 14th fret, third string. 1, 2, then you end on the 12th fret. So this whole thing goes. Let me do that again, sorry. So starting on the 14th fret, third string. Okay, so take that one slowly, practice that one. And now the very last sequence of runs goes up to where we were at before, starting on the 15th fret, second string. So you're doing that 15, 17, 19 sequence, doing that 2 times, 15, 17, 19 second, and then 15, 17, 19 on the first string. And on the third time, it goes. So I hit that 15th fret on the first string, and on the 17th fret on the first string, and this time I do a bend up. So, and then I go from there to the 12th fret on the third string, and then I do a bend on the 15th fret second string. I complete the bend, and then I let it off, and then I go. So that's 12th fret, third string, maybe a half bend on the 15th fret, second string. I cut it off, then I do almost a full bend on the 14th fret, third string. And then I end on the 12th fret, third string. Then the end of the solo goes down to the 7th fret, 5th string, and it goes up to the, I guess it's the cappella part. So you go 7th fret, 5th string, 9th fret, 5th string, 10th fret, 5th string, 11th fret, 5th string, and then on the 12th fret, 5th string. And that's basically it. And then after the singing, if you will, there's a series of a pattern of like pull-offs, and I hear it as. So what I'm doing right there is I'm pulling off my, I'm doing it with my 4th finger on the 4th fret, second string. I'm just picking one time, I'm pulling off, going from 4th finger to 3rd finger to 1st finger, and then I hit the 2nd fret on the 3rd string, back up to my 1st finger on the 2nd fret. So if you have this pattern down, and then you just slide up 1 fret, repeating that same pattern over again. And I'm ending on the 10th fret, second string, so slowly. okay? And then, pretty much to conclude the song, it goes back to the chorus. So you're on the power chord, first finger on the 3rd fret, 5th string. You take it up to the 5th fret, and then you let the A ring out. And he's doing some stuff with the whammy bar and all that, and it does it again. Now the 3rd time, he goes back to, and then we get the usage of the harmonics, not harmonics, the octaves, and then using the tremolo bar on them. So what I'm doing is I have my 1st finger and I have my 4th finger. You can use your 3rd finger, it's up to you. I'm on the 7th fret, 5th string, 9th fret, 3rd string, an octave. So I hit that. What I do is I bend down with the tremolo bar, slide my fingers up from the 7th to the 9th fret. So, and I do 2 bends, then I repeat that again. Up to the 10th fret, then to the 12th fret. So like this. Okay, and then it goes back to the chords. And that's it for this song. Thank you for joining me on the adventure of learning and performing an Eddie Van Halen song. I think that most guitarists would agree with me on that call. And with that, that concludes the 70s guitar series. Relatively soon I'm going to start the 80s guitar series, which is a very important time, especially for me, because that's essentially when I started playing the guitar. And there was a lot of different guitar genres and guitar players that were making their voices heard back in the 1980s. So if you like the contents of this video, please leave a comment down below, select the like icon, and also please subscribe to my channel. Appreciate it.